Welcome back to the College Level Podcast.
Did we clap sync?
We didn't clap sync. Welcome back to the College Level Podcast. I'm joined by two handsome gentlemen and a dog.
Oh,
Loki
Might be on camera, might not.
he is already he's made the most appearances now.
He's our mascot.
He's our first and most frequent guest.
Yeah.
Well, we did have the episode where we had all at IUS where people were off to the side.
Yeah. We had
Bianca
a
and
studio
Porter.
audience.
Studio audience is, yeah.
They didn't make a face didn't appear, but voices were.
You know what we should do now that semesters are back in session? We should just show up.
That'd be kind of funny.
We should just show up on a Wednesday and just show up.
Yeah, no, I want to go bug Ron one day. Just want to say what's up to
because they take about 2 months to start their podcast. Once that starts rolling.
I mean, you got to think.
They're basically there. Cause,
We're coming
all
up
the way
on-
through September.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up on ours, so they're
Yeah.
probably ready.
I still have access to the YouTube channel.
Nice.
The Horizon?
Yeah.
Let's start making cryptic messages where it's like, we're coming.
It's you can't do that.
It's just
We're
wiener.
yeah, we're coming. We will be there on.
Can we start a fictitious cult?
No,
It's
let's
a recruitment video.
instead of emailing anyone on campus, let's just communicate via the YouTube channel, and we'll just see if Ron uploads a video back in response. Hey, IUS Horizon, we're wanting to come back and guest spot on one of
And
these
just
episodes
post
and
it.
upload it on their channel.
We could do that.
Please respond via a class video.
Yes.
Right. Via live stream.
We've changed our phones, changed our emails. You can only contact us by responding on this channel.
On this
Yeah.
channel, we will not
Actually, don't use my phone anymore, Ron. Or my email. So just don't even
fax
bother.
us.
I mean-
Ron definitely has a fax machine.
That's fair. Don't even try my SMS, bro.
What do you
It's
think
just not
he
gonna work.
does for fun?
Read.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Read.
And then share his political views in a college classroom.
which is hysterical.
And mess with trinkets.
I had
I feel
a
like Ron messes with a lot of trinkets.
He definitely is like a hoarder on the side.
At least a passionate collector.
But everything's framed.
him and his son collect Legos. He told me that one time.
Ooh, that's
I should do.
badass.
I also collect certain Legos.
Yeah. His son, I never told this story. The semester I had with Ron before you guys were in class, his son wanted to do Bionicle reviews.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he ended up doing it.
He did, and they were pretty solid from what I remember.
For the record, Ron was our college professor and how
Yeah.
we all met, if you're new here.
True.
Shout
Yeah.
out Ron.
And that's kind of what this whole thing's about. We're pretty much at the 1 year mark.
Basically.
Just a boot.
By the time this video
Just a
comes
boot.
out, our first video is October 9th on the Horizon, which is different than what's on this channel.
Yeah,
Because,
so the first video on this channel actually aired on October 9th.
correct, on the Horizon. And, yeah, that's about if you had a figure, if it came out on the 9th, we recorded it days before,
Yeah.
maybe a week. So that's about
We're right there.
a year of just friendship between three of us.
Really.
Yeah.
Which is cool. You guys have been the longest running late term friends in my life.
I think-
the most recent
I
years of
think
my life.
If you don't count coworkers and stuff
Yeah.
that I've
Yeah.
known through there, yeah.
Nobody warns you once you get over the age of 18 how much harder it is to make friends when you don't.
Dude, yeah. Once you
see
leave
people
high
every
school,
day. Well, and it's the only reason a lot of those people in high school were your friends is just because you saw them every day. It's
That
or
is
you
true.
grew up with them
yeah.
for 15 years.
That's the truth. And I was always the kind of guy, I've always had small, if you looked through my life, you could go up by friend groups.
Yeah.
And the largest group was probably 4 or 5. I've never been the kind that was a football team. I'm going to punch you in the
How many-
teeth.
I didn't
many-
even say
how many
anything.
friends? How many friends were in your friend groups, Jordan?
2.
Oh.
No joke.
But I liked it more that way. It was less hassle.
2, 3.
I was at a
41.
family event the other day, and all my younger cousins would not. We were playing both pickleball and basketball, and anytime it got to,
6.
I even
I
said,
won't say it. Let's not say it.
I said 7 to 6, and they still said it in that order.
7-6.
Yeah, boy.
Eli Manning on Monday Night Football. It's a 67-yard 6.
Would you
I want to go play pickleball again.
It's pretty fun.
My parents have a court. Just a
Flex.
full blown court.
Cool.
In their home?
No, it's outside.
It's still pretty baller.
Oh, yeah, and they're gonna get lines painted on it to make it because there's like a
Nice.
slab of concrete with a net down the middle. Now they want to
Dude.
paint lines.
Yeah.
That's baller.
You don't know do you know the pickleball lore about me?
Mm-mm. Well, no, you're a
You had
pickleball
that-
like champion.
Yeah,
of
you
some
had that
sort.
Yeah,
thing.
I
don't know if
like
it's national or
spanked some
statewide.
old people in a tournament.
Nice.
Me and my buddy, he's like, I think he was probably 25 at the time, and it was like last year, honestly. We just joined so like the way they do rankings is like you start out at like a 2.0. That's like the lowest. If you're gonna do it competitively, that's like the lowest tier. There's like no beginner phase under that, and we. The highest you can get, like the pros are in like 5.0, 6.0. And
Gotcha.
we joined a 3.0 tournament.
Okay.
And this was like maybe with 3 months of us playing for real. We joined a 3.0 tournament full of just old, immobile,
Like
It's just
octogenarian.
straight belt to ass.
not that old.
I was about to say. I was like,
But like there were definitely some groups.
We had Oregon versus William and Mary every week on the, on the
Yeah.
pickleball.
Yeah.
see
Some
that Penn State game.
dude, some
Alright,
groups were so like unable to move that it felt like I feel bad that I have to win this game. And pickleball goes to 11.
Oh yeah.
So like by point 2 whether or not this is going to feel bad.
Was it a 1-set game?
No. I think it was first to
Two
it
out
was
of
2 out of
three.
3, first to 2.
Gotcha.
It was
22 zip.
every time.
Get them up, get them out.
See ya! Yeah, I don't think we lost a single game in that tournament. We won, and then we joined another one.
It's crazy, man. You're just playing against a bunch of U.S. Congress members.
Yeah, literally. But like, also we didn't know. So 3.0, it was like whatever, and then 3.5. The jump between 3.0 and 3.5 is like
Night and day.
wild.
We just heard third.
That's my neighbor.
My favorite meme right now is like it'll be like an old person and they'll be like, "When's your birthday, Mike?" And he's like, "Cheeseburger." And all the comments are, "Get this guy in office right now."
Yes.
I'm
4 years old.
Sir, what do you think of the current geopolitical climate of the world? I think that cheeseburgers and fries are a great combination. That's my favorite
Yes.
British, or one of my favorite British.
Love that.
Catch on right now. Can you pull the mic just ever so slightly off?
I did turn him down. Just yell into it real quick. He should be fine.
Okay.
The one thing I think of
Just in case.
Okay.
but I told him it's much easier for me to turn up quiet audio than turn down
That's fair.
super like peeking the mic audio. We've told like the origin story of how like it started, how we met, that kind of thing. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to go through like any like specific memories while filming, because the only thing we've ever talked about in terms of like setting up was the time that I think it was maybe it was Halloween where everything just kept dying on us.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah, this episode sucked.
I
That shit
could.
pissed me off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wasn't that like one of our most viewed videos for a while too?
It
For
was
the
our most
longest
viewed for
time.
the longest time, and like both of our cameras were having. It wasn't just like one person's camera was having technical issues. My camera kept having technical issues, and your camera started having technical issues.
It was
and
like
then-
my SD card or something, and then
I'm
I had
pulling up
to.
the channel right now.
Dude, it was abysmal. I am so upset. And we got to the point where we had stopped like 3 or 4 times, and we were like,
throw it on a
whatever.
wide angle
Just
on,
let
a,
it
on a
ride.
single cam, and we'll finish out the show.
Yeah.
straight down the middle. What's crazy about it to me is like, I think that it was the Marvel tier list where it had gone on so long. I think like your battery died. So the
Yeah.
last like 10 minutes of the third part was just like a wide shot, and that was back when I still worked at my old job, and I had a buddy who genuinely liked our videos and watched them. And the first thing he said to me, like in the following days after, it was, "Oh, I just saw like your last part of the Marvel tier list." I'm like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "That table is a lot longer than I thought it was." Because
Yeah.
we were just crammed to the corner. Like
Yeah.
it was like you could fit like 5 people.
Oh, easily.
Oh, I think it was like an 8-person table.
Is that how?
Yeah.
And then like we
Foe
just,
and foe.
but I guess it kind of looked like just like a normal library, like 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Yeah.
And then because it was so long, you had to move the camera further out.
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah, I did not expect to see that."
Speaking of 4, I think Fantastic Four is on streaming now.
Really?
Is
So
it?
we're gonna review bomb that hoe because that thing was stankin'.
I have the channel pulled up, and I'll be like, "You all right?"
That wasn't me. Was that there?
That's where it came from.
Something's living in the walls.
But I 1000% just heard what
I
you
do
just
have a
heard.
theory. I do have a theory that there are either birds or a cat and or both in my wall.
They're in the walls.
Can't you hear them?
They're in the goddamn walls.
The
Is that recording? Is the red light on that camera going?
It is not.
There's
No.
wiener.
I know for a fact I 100% cleared them.
You know, that's totally like way on me. I think I just didn't start them.
Tough.
So it's just going to be a wide angle and a tight on my head.
So I pull up the channel. So the Halloween thing was our 4th video like ever. Like the first 3. Do you remember filming the first one at all?
Yeah.
I have a very
we just like threw it together.
Didn't we like come up to the podium?
Yeah.
No, that was
No,
your
that was for your
birthday.
birthday. We all just sat down at like a desk at the bottom.
It was in that same room though.
Yeah, it was. And we just like kind of went around.
That's
and
the
we
thing I
used we
miss
didn't even
about
use
it.
like loft mics. We used a shotgun mic.
Which was awesome. And it was like 15 feet away.
Yeah, it was.
Two
So you
things.
couldn't hear anything.
2 things I'll never miss about the podcast. One is the lavs, just because it was like
I did go back and listen to one of the Law of episodes. The mics, we got to figure this out. Mainly when I say we, I mean me. The Law of mics sounded so much nicer.
really.
Yeah, they sounded less podcasty and more YouTube-y.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think we can, because we've talked about like now like doing other
Yeah.
shit. Like we talked about like doing something like
The
if you want to do like
cook-off.
a kitchen thing. That's perfect for lavs.
Yeah.
You know, if you know what I'm or if we want to like go out somewhere and do something, that's perfect because it's
Let's go to the casino.
But putting the house on black.
Here's the thing.
Putting my house on black, sorry.
Yes.
We
And then I'm getting 2 houses. Because that's how it works.
I'll say that I won't miss. I don't miss the 15-minute increments on the lav mics.
Oh, yeah. You know, I could have turned that off.
You did, but it wasn't until like
Yeah,
10,
until
like
we stopped using it,
12
basically.
episodes in, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, probably should have spoke up about this earlier.
Yeah.
And I won't miss his camera.
Who, my camera?
Your file size was
Sorry, man.
egregious.
We've had to have talked.
Can't help, it's a high performance camera.
It is a high performance camera and it is a great camera,
It
but
is.
for a
that,
YouTube video,
It was
That's
overkill.
No.
not it.
Like,
Well, and like now I've found a way to just like make the file size a lot more respectable. You just don't shoot in 4K. You slam down all the settings.
you don't have
and-
to do like 1100-bit color. Like
Yep.
you can do 10-bit color and it's fine.
until you
It's
gotta
okay.
put it together, and it takes an out. Literally, like if we did back in the day, it was 30-minute. They'd be about 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
That's like what the baseline was at. If it was any camera from Jordan, it would range about 18 to about 21 gigs. The lowest I've ever seen it was 75. On average, it was in that 80-90 range.
There was one time it was like 120.
It was
Yep.
126 gigs.
I think it was like our first episode. It was like 120 something gigs.
No, I think it was like the Christmas special because we went longer on that.
That's one of my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
episodes was
Yeah,
the Christmas special.
The Christmas
It's
special
very
was fire.
wholesome.
I feel like I remember more stories. So here's my problem with remembering is we did them mostly in the same location.
And we
Yeah.
would
That-
shoot back-to-back episodes.
That
they all
all
kinda
I
run
remember.
together.
Yeah, all I
Yeah.
remember is meeting in the room, but specific stories.
I remember a lot. One thing I do kind of miss, I do like how kind of thrown together it was. Like the first episode we did, plus this birthday, we basically broke into a classroom to do it.
Yeah.
Like we didn't, like it wasn't, I think we literally had like the moment of,
Yeah, we
This
were
dog
like,
is
we're
so
gonna
sad.
put
He's-
this together.
I started staring at him, I was like, oh, he looks cute. But it was so like thrown together of it. We're like, we don't know if a class is going to come in the middle of this. I think we made the joke that if someone
Yeah.
did come in, we would start teaching them.
We never knew. There is something living in the walls.
Yeah, I heard that.
What if it's just your neighbor that's upstairs?
It's not. We asked them.
That's
Because
not them.
yesterday I heard a meow.
You have cats.
And they don't have a cat.
Cat just went through
Hold
a
up.
crack in the ceiling.
No, trust me. It's not worth the effort.
Okay.
I've tried video. As soon as I get my phone out and try to take a video to my landlord, they shut up. It's like they know.
They feel like they
It's like they know.
The yeah, it's definitely like an
Like that's
animal.
crazy. But I don't care. I don't own this place.
Fair enough.
If he's chill, just let him.
I just pay the rent.
Hello. I'm just gonna keep staring at that vent right there.
Yeah, I'm funny.
I don't know.
Yeah, birds.
There's a bird.
The okay, so as I was going through episodes, Christmas may be. The,
I'm just waiting.
He's over here.
It sounds like whatever it is like.
it's working its way.
Is this what it feels like to? Never mind.
Yes,
Okay.
probably.
I feel like I'm going through like psychosis right now.
I keep at certain points when it hits it, it sounds like there's a door opening over there.
I'm glad you guys hear it though.
Yeah.
Would you? What if we were like,
Yeah. I don't.
what the hell are you talking about,
Yeah.
dude? The one story I remember is there was a mouse in the radio room.
And
Oh,
you were.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't think you had got there yet.
Mm-mm.
So that's what I was gonna say. Is I remember a lot more of the Horizon filming sessions than I do of
The writing
ours.
It was sending me like just to show how useless and quiet the writing campus was, and they advertised the crap out of it. We were the only ones in there
Yeah.
in terms of spare time. No classes running in them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like it's a good space, but
it is a good space.
it's just an under funded university.
Yeah, but
You gotta get another billboard, man.
yeah.
Let's start with more students.
Oh, you
Yeah.
need that. But
Yeah.
we've had my two biggest fear of animals. I don't do snakes. I don't do mice. That gets me like you wouldn't believe. And there was a mouse, and the way I was standing, there was like the main desk. If you watch those videos where we're at like a different area, it's that one. And there was a chair, and I saw something run from across, like out of the corner of my eye, like it could have been like a mistake. And I was like, Jordan, did you kick something? And you're like, no. I'm like, there's a mouse in this. And he lifted the chair, and there it was.
And I chased it around for probably 20 minutes.
You did.
And I caught it.
Nice.
And I was miles away. How you doing, Logan?
What do you
Hello.
think? Come here.
What you got going on?
Come here, bub. Come here. Come here.
Talking about like stories, I do remember like the ones that stick out to me is the mouse story. Definitely the Halloween one. The what was the one where I kiss you on the head?
I don't remember.
Remember
Which
that
head?
one? And was it on camera or not? The that's kind of where I'm going. I'm going through episode. I remember the you dying episode.
We did that a couple
Two of them.
times.
Yeah.
I don't,
Two of them.
Did we advertise one as like Nick died part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Not rage bait.
Oh,
Or
the
not
one-
clickbait or something like that.
The one I kiss you is the Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause that's
yeah,
part of the
yeah.
thumbnail. There's some of these where I look at it and I have no memory of.
Yeah, like the only really like memorable stories I remember, the funeral home,
Oh my
freak off.
god. Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
I'm
I'm just waiting. Just
for
fall
real.
through. Just fall through.
Do it, man.
Gay hummus.
Gay hummus was elite.
The mom that banned anime in her house.
Let me
Yeah,
look.
because Jordan goes, I would do that too.
I would do that for the record.
The dude that farted in his cubicle so that his boss would leave.
Yeah, you weaponized
I
farting.
remember
Right.
that one.
The dude,
I remember the Batman dad.
Yeah, the Batman dad.
Hey, threw a fit.
The dude that collected women like
Pokemon.
like Pokemon in his Pokédex.
Yes.
I remember. I'll say this story from my work. I made the thumbnail and posted it, and I showed it to my friend because the thumbnail is the Pokedex with like
Women.
What's
the women Pokedex.
Yeah, it was a Pokedex, and I don't know how you call it, like the bathroom sign for women, like that symbol or whatever. I don't know what you would call it over it, and I was like I can't remember what I called it, and my friend, she goes, "It's really funny, but also like offensive at the same time." So I think it works. And I was like,
Yeah.
"There you go."
I mean, I think that's when we really started getting in our bag, because then like we did Depression Incoming.
I will
which
say
was,
we did do that right when people were like, wasn't like the stock market predicting like a huge drop or something.
Yeah. And then we did Just Yapping for an hour. That's when I think we started feeling comfortable with these longer episodes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the shortest episode after that was Nick's birthday episode at 38 minutes.
And that was the one we had the studio audience for.
Yeah.
Dude,
I cannot wait for Late Nights and Lemonade Part 2.
it's a good concept.
Yes.
I like it so much. And plus, that was the first time I also got a little like experimental with it. I put like the blue filter to give it dim lighting.
Yeah.
I got like soft piano music over. I love the try not to laugh aspect of it.
Yeah.
I've seen like things where people will do like a try not to laugh podcast where we would talk as it was, but you're still trying to get people to break.
I think Smosh does that a lot.
Yeah, like I think that'd be fun. And same thing, we have a counter.
Yeah.
And with like the wide shot, I can have over our heads certain stuff. I think it'd be fun.
Come. So I would definitely lose. That's the thing. I laughed so many times.
Was that you who lost that episode?
Yeah. By a mile.
Our favorite games of all time. That's also when we did the Venn diagram game,
Yeah, the Venn diagram game's fire.
Oh.
which we never came up with an actual name for.
Well, there's actual like board games of it now.
We should just play board games, low key.
Like I
Yeah.
played it on a family vacation.
I have something I thought about that'd be really good, but the problem is it's minimal for players, and we could probably change it in a
Let's
way.
get Loki.
For real.
I call him on my team,
He's over here chilling.
Right.
but it's called Blockbuster. Have you heard of it? It's literally like you have you're on teams of 2, and it's about guessing movies.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
And it's like there's
Yeah.
an act it, one word, and you have to quote a movie. One person reads, the other person guesses, and whoever gets you go through genres of movies. Whoever gets all the genres wins. I like it for 2 reasons. It goes quick.
I'd be cooked though.
Yeah, no.
I only know
I've played
like
it.
iconic movies and then
Yeah.
like what I like to watch.
I mean, like there stuff like that. Like I've played it a few times, and it's pretty like. I'm not like a movie guy. I've probably seen like a little bit more than most people, and there's maybe been like 3 movies I never recognized out of a stack of like 400.
I've got a bunch of couples board games up there.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I said we did that episode of Who Knows Who the Best. We could definitely do like
Just
kind of
push-
how we did the quiz stuff. We do a Jordan quiz, Josh,
Yeah.
Nick quiz, see who
Oh.
is.
Did you know that the inventor of the Goon Corner comes from
I don't even need to do it.
this
I know
area?
him. Yes, I know him.
The what?
One of
I
my
went to elementary school with him.
one of my best friends. Have you not seen the Goon Corner?
You
I
don't know
have
what the Goon
no
Corner
idea
is?
what this
So
is.
you've never been scrolling on?
Shout out
you don't
Perk
use
Tunes.
Instagram a lot. Yeah,
I
Perk
don't.
Tunes. Yeah,
That's
he,
with a K, though, not with a C.
Yeah, nice, like perky.
Yep.
I have no idea what's happening.
So the Goon Corner is like you'd be scrolling on Instagram, and he invented it, and it's in his bio.
Who's he?
Perk.
Who is Perk?
Perky.
The guy who invented
Yeah, the guy who
Tunes.
invented it.
For anonymity, we're talking about Perk Tunes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna list his government name.
Yeah.
That feels a bit far.
But he invented the Goon Corner, and all it is just a ripped video of something else.
I'll show you.
Screen record it so he can have it.
I can put it up.
I mean, Bucky Irving's questionable. Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
fancy.
Basically, it's a normal video, and in the corner, it's just like a hot girl, like almost naked, and it's just called the Goon Corner. Let me see.
That's not. That's not. For a second, I thought that's what it was. So I was like, "Oh, what's the point?"
Oh
And then it hit
no,
me.
it's just really funny. I'm saving that, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of that real quick.
That is pretty funny.
So what's the point of
Say
it?
we-
Is it just funny?
What's the point of the Goon Corner?
People gooned that.
Efficiency.
Stamina increase.
Yeah, when you see one, it's mandatory.
Well, you have to jack off or you have to watch it.
Both.
Oh.
Can I see?
Why is Bro chasing after like he could do anything about it?
This is
Yeah,
a pinned
and
one.
it's just like, yeah.
Okay.
But then he has one where he'll
Is
do
that
like
to like get
multiple
past
corners.
like Instagram? or
Yeah.
shit? Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah, and then he'll just do like multiple corners.
I hate that.
It's actually kind of nuts.
yeah, and then people started ripping it, so he
He hopped on. He's like, I made it.
he's like, I am the original.
He's taking ownership in this.
Yes,
is.
and he did.
That's nuts.
And how do you know his
Respect.
government name?
So one of my best friends, used to be friends with his ex-girlfriend,
I went to elementary school with him.
and
Wait, it's local?
yeah,
Huh. Is
Yeah.
this okay? This is making a lot more sense.
yeah,
he's like
okay,
our- he's
I was
like
like,
our
how
age.
the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
do you know
you don't
this
know
dude?
Perk?
Yeah, I was like, who the hell is this dude?
Yeah,
Can you tell me what the name is right now and I'll bleep it right here? Oh my, I know him.
yeah, you know the inventor of the Goon Corner.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perky,
And
Yep.
Perk Tunes.
my life is. I mean, I haven't talked to the guy since.
Just text him, be like, hey,
God knows.
I love what
I
you're
love
doing
you.
with the
Yeah.
Goon Corner.
Can we do a goon of the college level?
Yeah, call him right now.
It's like.
Yeah, we gotta get
only
we gotta
he
get
can make
permission.
it.
We're not gonna steal stuff.
Ew, what's the sexiest we've looked on camera?
Um,
I don't know. We've never been naked before. So
photo
you know.
or video?
I will say this, and it might sound a little weird, but bear with me. I did because I edit the episodes.
I did jerk off.
I did have like I started and I left to do something and came back to it, and like where we were at is a story Nick was telling, and he was like, you were like, it's okay, buddy, and I was like, that's a good dude right there, and I was like, the fuck am I doing? Like falling in love, basically.
Oh,
I was like,
okay.
I was like, oh, that like the way he said that, it
That
felt
felt
really
good.
It's
nice.
like, what am I doing? Why are my pants dropping right now?
I had to go do something.
I mean, literally, yeah. Take a crank one
I
out
don't
real
know.
quick.
Crank-
On the
crank
show,
it.
what's the hottest we've looked?
I can't even imagine.
Let me look at the thumbnails.
He was looking hot, dude. Where's the one where Nick has like his mouth all the way open?
I'd say
Nick-
anything post like
Nah, low key,
this
Nick.
season. I feel like my fits have just kind of been really good this
Your
season.
your haircut in the Christmas episode
That's
had me feeling some type of way.
You see what I'm
'cause
saying?
I don't get my hair cut like that anymore.
You're very well put together.
I like
I'm
to
very
keep
anal about my appearance. So
I like to keep my hair fairly long as well.
That is why.
Mm,
Oh my gosh, bro! The horizon is live right now.
No way.
you're
they
kidding.
are live
Get
right
in.
now.
Is it? Do you see Ronald or is it just the?
Put it in the mic.
Okay, so we also had a class podcast that was going on the same time as ours, which was like our credits. What are you saying?
Love the show.
Tell him that it's us and that we're filming right now
Yeah.
too. And that we'll be leaving them a message in a few days.
Don't phrase it like that.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch. Just say that. We'll be in touch.
It'd be fun to.
I'll email them and let them know we'll be in touch.
No.
It has to
Oh,
be.
never mind.
It has
They're literally just ending right now.
Are you
Say
kidding?
something. Ron will see it. It'll be the last
Yeah,
one he
so-
sees.
He's-
Hurry.
He's waiting to see end. He'll be right at the computer.
Oh, they just ended
Oh
the show.
yeah, that would have been awesome.
No.
But I commented like right before they ended. Said love the show! Exclamation mark.
Give them confidence.
Who was hosting?
It wasn't. It's someone that I don't know. But like
No.
it seemed like they had a pretty decent.
Can we talk?
What was the title? I don't know. Should we talk about?
He was a cool dude. For the most part.
Meh,
Maybe that part gets censored. But
meh. Yeah,
He was a fun guy.
he was
He-
interesting.
Interesting.
We'll put it-
He's a
we'll
fun
leave-
guy.
I'll leave it at that. I'll be polite and call
he
him
had
interesting.
he was a guy that did a lot of impressions. He did a lot, and he gave the vibe that if you didn't laugh, he would shoot you.
I didn't think that until he brought his homeboy.
I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, he brought
I
his-
wasn't
he brought
there
his
for this.
clan member boyfriend with him.
This blew my mind. I watched the episode
These
after
people
the
aren't
fact.
edgy enough. You said they were cool.
So I don't remember what he said, but it's like
He just said something like really offensive, and then we kind of like checked him on it.
Well,
Wasn't
it's
there
like-
something about a gun?
Well,
Yeah,
one,
it was like
one of the things he
his
said was about a
response was an
gun.
AK-47, but I don't remember what the question. Like the prompt was like, "What's the best thing to bring to school for lunch?" or something stupid,
Yeah.
and his response was like an AK-47.
I remember it was something. I can't remember why I wasn't there, but one of you texted me and you're like, "Dude, you just,
I did.
You went, dude, you missed out on the horizon." You go, "What?" And you're like, "I'll be giving you
A
a time."
critter.
He goes, "I'll be
A
giving you a
timestamp.
timestamp," and I saw it, and I think I was at work at that point, and like, someone had overheard that, and they're like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, they let some psychopath, I
Yeah.
guess, inside
Yeah.
their podcast room.
That was wild.
That class, a lot of great people. Zach was funny.
Zach,
Yeah.
wherever you're at, Mr. President.
Shout out Zach.
The Adamian was funny at points.
You know,
Damian. I think the funniest.
You know,
I think
I
the
work with Damian at Glycod.
really
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
she's one of our camera operators.
You're a kid. That
the
is.
Yeah.
the funniest Adamian moment was you not remembering her name and going, "Yeah, whatever."
She was really cool and funny. She showed up maybe 4 times.
I
Yeah.
feel like towards the
Towards
end,
the end.
towards the like, especially like the second half of last year, I feel like she was at like every episode.
Just about everyone
Yeah.
that I was at. I
Yeah.
feel like she was
Trevor was really funny.
Yeah, I love
Trevor was funny.
Meredith was just fun to bully.
Meredith was hilarious, but not because she was trying.
Yeah.
Like
Meredith-
very
Meredith as
unintentionally.
Meredith was funny.
Like Meredith should do stand-up comedy because I think it would work, and just like be herself.
Do you remember the very last episode we did? Oh, well, can we talk about her? What was her name? Asian
Who?
girl
Oh
who was Nick's favorite person.
no, I'll be honest. Wasn't my least favorite person.
Wasn't or was?
Wasn't.
Why'd you say that and look at me?
Well, it's obviously it's not you, but I think you know who it is.
Who was your least favorite person?
Yeah.
Hang
Students?
on, hang on. Let's
Yeah.
figure this out. No way. No way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He?
Oh yeah. I can't stand him at all.
No
He's
way.
just like, I don't know, man. I just don't really mess
Who?
with overly privileged, hateful white
Porter?
people.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
believe that, but like, okay.
I'll say how it is. I don't appreciate overly privileged, hateful white people.
What did he say?
Trans people aren't real.
Okay,
don't
hang on.
remember
Make
that.
sure you frame it that you're quoting him. 'Cause
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
just
bad.
quoting another
yeah,
student.
To be fair, I'm quoting another student. I believe that you should be. Yeah, I'm not going to get into my beliefs, but
Nick's a human being.
but he has said that he's made several disparaging comments about minorities and non-white individuals.
Really?
Not like
I never talked to him.
not like straight up outright egregious,
really
but they're
like-
passive
still
aggressive.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
it's
still-
like the kind of dog whistling rhetoric where it's like
I
you're not
gotcha.
blatantly racist, but like it behind closed doors you are probably insufferably racist.
Well, so I have a theory, and I don't want to be this guy and theorize too heavily into this, but
Sure.
the whole homophobic nature of things.
yeah,
Oh, he
and the
was
fact-
homophobic. I do know that.
like
What
like
he-
mad homophobic.
Here's
too.
the thing. I
like
don't
a little too homophobic.
I don't think so. I think he might be gay.
Well, it's just it can
Very
be like
repressed.
internalized.
Yeah.
That's how you get a lot of super duper. That's how you find all these Republican men on Grinder. I'll put it at that.
True.
I think that Bianca, she was really
Bianca was a dub.
she was really quiet in the beginning, but then came out of her shell.
You want to know what we should do? Someone should sit in on a podcast episode and just play a Grinder notification in the
See
room.
who
And if
looks.
he checks his phone, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That would have been awesome.
Sorry, that was really
I
mean.
think that covers it for.
It's pretty funny.
Was there anyone else on the actual? school podcast? I think that covers it at all.
I mean, we'd been.
Those were the
Ben.
freak-
Ben was
those were the-
Ben
those
was
were the
first
frequents.
semester.
No, but
I never jived with Ben, if I'm being for real.
I
we
like
just,
Ben.
We just never clicked.
he was chill, but he was very
I mean,
interesting.
he's, you know,
That's-
he's got his stuff going on. He's a very
That's really
knowledgeable
funny.
individual.
That's really
and,
funny that who upset you was because you were just mad at
Yeah,
their-
I don't tolerate hateful.
he was one of my favorite
behaviors.
because I could just
You
make
fuck with-
fun of it.
Oh yeah,
What
I
did
mean,
you said you made it like I think it was like not like a gay joke, but it would be like something along the lines of like
Oh yeah,
What
something I like spilled like Red Bull or something into my lap, and I just go, oh, got a little excited.
And then he acted like it
He
was
just
like
died.
He like completely was.
What was the thing? What was the thing he said when you guys were all studying and like a staff member came in there and like asked what y'all were doing?
Oh, that's
That was weird.
okay.
We're putting him on blast for no reason.
What do you mean no reason? These
Hold
are
on.
all deserved.
So it was Jordan and him were in a class together, and you guys were working on a project.
And Bianca.
Yeah, and they were in a group working on a project. I just showed up because like immediately after we were going to shoot the episode, and I knew like the other people. It was him. It was another girl that was in the class, so I knew them, and we're just talking. And I believe one of the girls, didn't you set her up with a friend of yours? Like that was the conversation. Like
Yeah, I was trying.
like she was like just talking about like relationships. That was like the thing or whatever. And I think me or him made like a boner joke, and like people were laughing, and someone was like, what if a teacher walked in and like we're like, we don't care, and he just goes, I'm gonna tell them we're all having sex.
Yeah.
And people we immediately were like, no. That's what it felt. No one. Bianca did like the very uncomfortable, like she did like the It was like he was such like an incel
Yeah.
that it was like almost like terrifying, and he immediately made the room awkward. I think I even said like, well, I'm gonna change the topic now.
Right. I was just nice to him because I didn't want him to shoot me.
I mean, he gave, and the best
Real.
part is too, he probably thought like we loved him. He like
I mean,
he waved at us like on the last day.
No, I mean, I genuinely had a good time. Like,
fucking with him.
well, it's not that I was making fun of him. I was making fun of the absurdity of the viewpoint.
yeah.
Like, that's my favorite way to make someone feel like a dork. Is
Yeah.
like you're just saying crazy things, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, pal.
You're
right.
I'm gonna make you realize that this is laughable.
I feel like I want to talk about for a little bit because I don't know how she felt about you. Hated me, loved him.
Definitely hated me. You and I were the problem.
We were the only ones that would
Well,
be.
y'all just rage bait the shit out of her. And God, I love that.
So-
if there's one thing I loved about her being in class was just like one of you saying something
or her trying to like take
and
control.
she's just like,
So to preface this, I think us three and plus like Zach, we didn't really take that podcast like seriously.
no, I didn't.
In
The
the-
only time I took it seriously is when I talked about college athletics, and I absolutely schooled her on why the NIL, why NIL should be legal.
But we were, and when I say not serious, like a lot of like these shows, they'll take like world news or very serious topics. We just wanted to make like an entertaining
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, we'd be like, "What's your favorite? What do you think of the Krabby Patty meal for Wendy's?"
There was something one of you or me said that really got her going, where it was like her problem was she would talk forever and interrupt people.
But she would interrupt you with what you had just said.
Yeah, like
I think it was you. You said like, "Wow, it's almost like someone just said that," or
it's
something. You
it's
said
like
something
Aaron
like that.
Parnas is in our classroom, bro. It's
It's
like
just
this.
like-
It's like you. I don't know. It just felt like
I mean,
I read a news article and then got on TikTok and then just found some TikToker that reread me this news article in a somehow shittier version.
But we and she loved Nick because you weren't as like outspoken of trying to fuck with her as we were.
Yeah.
And-
yeah.
There was one, I'll never forget it. There's one day you weren't there for some reason, and like I always got there early because I always live close to campus. So I'm just on my phone, and Abby goes, "Oh, is Nick gonna be here today?" And I was like, "Actually, no. Like he just texted me. He ain't." She goes,
he just died.
She's like, "Oh, okay." And then like throughout the podcast, she kept making like, "Oh, Nick would find that funny." Like, "Oh, if Nick was here, he would say that."
Yeah.
It was like so
Yeah, bro.
like
To things like that you wouldn't have found funny.
Yeah. You want to? What day was that? Was that in the spring?
I don't
I may have been
remember.
earlier.
Oh, because that'd have been so funny if that was
How long did we do that class? 3 semesters or 2?
2.
You
I
guys
it for
did 2.
semesters.
I did 4.
Why did you
5.
do 4?
I did 5. So
I mean, I just felt like they ran out of classes to offer us.
So did you just use it as
Dude.
electives?
oh, 100%.
Okay.
But so I did it for 2.5 years. My spring semester sophomore year was when I actually got on the radio. It was a different woman running the program who got in trouble, and because she would text you nonstop. Like, she had my phone number because like I had access to the old radio room. I was a manager of like the station, and she would send. I'll pull it up. She would send me like paragraphs of like just text. But that's how I got on the radio. And then the following year, I did radio and we wrote some news stories. And then senior year is when I met you guys.
Dude, I'm getting blown up. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to change it to where I don't get a text message because I don't want to look at my phone anymore.
I may have deleted. Yeah, I think I have her blocked. But that year with you guys was out of doubt like the best out of all that. Like, you have no idea. Oh yeah, okay, I found it.
So
This is her text.
Damn, bro.
and you're just one wording her. That's
Right.
crazy.
And like some of those paragraphs are like actual, hey, we need to get the station ready. There's a guest coming in. But I mean,
Are some of them just like
Yaptown,
bits
USA.
of info?
they were just very weird. Like, for one, she would like my grandfather. She would like sign like it's a letter.
Like sign off.
Yeah, basically.
That's cool.
But like it was just no. It wasn't like sexually charged or anything. But it was very like, hope you're having a good day. Like, if you need help with your future plan, let me. Like, it was so like overbearing.
Yeah, your future plans as a father. Let me know.
Go ahead, see me after class.
But she
Let's
got
go ahead and work
fired
this
from the
out.
school because I wasn't the one she was doing that with.
No.
Damn.
Did I not tell you that? Again, she didn't like solicit anything, but like I think like she got in trouble for like something very she like outspokenly like something very political, something very crazy, and they were like, "Don't talk that way to your students, please. People are complaining." And then like other people, not me, were like, "Hey, she's off the station now, and she will not stop texting." And then she got fired on top of that, and I think also like bad performance review. And then she like sued IUS for like discrimination or something. But then like our teacher Ron would be like, "Josh will tell you she was a lunatic," and I was like, "She was a lunatic," and that's why she got fired.
Wow.
And then after she was gone, these two entered my life.
So what kept you doing it? Like, you did it
This-
5 times? What made you do 4 and 5?
Okay, so sophomore year, I wanted to do radio. I did it, as he knows, I did it in high school. I like radio broadcasting. I was so into it. I did a sports show. But you needed 2 years. So that's why I did it and for some reason, my one semester, that counted as like a year. Okay?
I only needed 2 semesters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm sorry. It was 2 semesters. So I did it again junior year, and that was more like writing stories and stuff. And then, so I did that junior year fall. In junior year spring, Ron was like, okay, now we're going to do real shows. It's not just one-on-one. It's a class thing. And I like that. And it didn't turn out the way I thought it'd be, but it was still fun. Like,
So that was that semester where you wanted to have basically what we had, and
yeah, I told him, I said, I have this really cool idea, and basically gave him the pitch of like what the early shows were about. And he was like, yeah, let's just see how it goes. It never panned out. And then
look at us now.
start of the fall, he's like, y'all can do your own thing. Talk to you guys. And then we
Bang.
did it. It was,
Bang.
and
Boom.
like he said, there just weren't enough like electives that weren't like Guitar 5 or advanced mathematics.
Yeah, I can't say that like that. I was aiming to have 2 minors attached to my degree. I was gonna
wanted
say
2 minors?
I did 2 minors.
FBI.
and
Oh, yeah.
That just wouldn't
We
have
got
looked
him.
well.
Minoring in what?
It was going to be history and psychology. So all my electives were history and psychology courses. And I ended up being it was either I took like 17 credit hours my last semester to get the history minor,
Yeah.
or it was like just get the psych minor. And I was like,
I think we can do a whole episode on just like classes and shit that were away from radio.
my classes were whack. I did
I don't remember like any of my gen ed
that
classes.
semester.
I did in-person classes, so I got some horror shit.
The
Dude,
only in-person gen ed I had was like communication with JR.
I had that too.
You're supposed to take that your sophomore year. I took that
I took my junior year.
I took that
because I failed at my freshman year at Western Kentucky.
I took it the second semester of my junior year.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, dude, all of my classes were online until we met. That was my first in-person.
That's crazy.
I had quite a few online classes there as well. Like after that, I had 2. So that research class you guys took,
Horrible.
it wasn't even that bad. The year prior, when Dr. Choi was still running that class,
I say we didn't have that
Yeah.
teacher.
that final paper, granted it was a group project, but ours ended up being like 120 pages.
Whoa.
And it was just
what
like
was our? It wasn't
an
even close to that.
Ours was 50 pages.
like an advertisement summary
Or no,
and stuff
it had
like
to
that
been like
for
10 pages.
a company.
Ours had to be like 10 pages. I remember.
It would have
Without data.
It would date. Okay. Yes. That's making
10
sense.
pages of writing, and I think I turned in 8 pages with data.
Ours was okay. So that was 120 with data. Ours without data was probably like 85 pages.
I turned in like 8 pages with data.
Damn.
Me and I think
And still got an A because I was basically like, look, I don't care. I didn't have to take this until this semester for my degree.
Yep.
Did you guys have to do like, because we did like a focus group, and
Yeah.
then someone
you
had
could do that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We didn't do it.
we had to, and then we also had to transcribe everything out from the audio recording.
Yeah,
of
I
our
faked
focus
my
group.
interviews.
So did I. I got the diploma in hand, so I don't care.
Faked my interviews.
I typed out all 30 pages of our transcript.
I did
Dude,
the.
we were sweating our text thread. Hang on, I gotta find this.
Okay, so to lay this out, so this whole thing was like, it was like a communications class. It's supposed to be like your like capstone course. And what we had to do was you had to go out and interview 3 people. I can't remember what the prompt was, but it was some like stuff that will change the world, like something stupid like that. And you had to conduct 3 interviews, like record it and then transcribe it, like type it all out. And we were like, and Jordan originally, when we started this class, we knew about this project and everyone groaned at it. And Jordan came up to me the next day and said, dude, I crunched the numbers. If you just kick ass at all the smaller assignments in the weekly notes, even if you 100% fail, you'll cease or beast the class. So I was like, cool, this main project that's taking up most of my time, our plan was basically to half-ass it, which is why he turned in like 8 pages out of 10. I think I turned about, same thing, about maybe 10. I think it may have been 20 pages, and I did 10. That sounds right to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got
I
screwed.
contributed like 50 pages worth of writing towards our group paper. That's almost half.
So Jordan, when it came to doing these interviews, because like I think my question was like, asking older people what they thought about
That
the
makes me so
future
angry.
of Gen Z, or something like that. So what I did was because you had to write out the questions you're gonna ask, I just answered the questions. I was a 55-year-old dude. Went to Google Docs and they have a text to type or a speech to type thing, and it was like completely accurate. So I just spoke for 15 minutes and it gave me 30 pages of full transcript. I had to go in and change like a few things I didn't pick up. And didn't you just ask like an AI, like pretend to be this
Yeah.
and answer my questions? And then, that was like a building block, submit your transcripts. We do that, and then a bombshell hits us.
So Josh texted me at 11 a.m. Did you see what did?
That was bleep that, maybe.
Yeah, you bleep that.
Okay, our teacher.
Did you see what she posted? No. What is it? Data collection. Hi, y'all. I was just flipping through your assignments, and I have a request. If you have not already, please upload your raw data. I think it's easiest to submit the written component of the assignment itself and then upload the data as a comment or an attachment.
Basically asking, send the actual recording of the interview you did to her along with your written transcription. Which wasn't initially part of this assignment, but a lot of people turned it in, and she was like, hey.
Everybody do it.
Bro, our audio quality sucked. I had to sit down and improve the audio quality of our recording on Adobe Audition for several hours
So here's what I responded
So
with.
we are shitting ourselves.
Yeah.
Mind you.
I go, and you can tell by the way I'm typing. Bro, I do not have that.
Damn.
How the fuck am I going to fake that? Josh says, I was going to say I delete all the shit off my laptop due to the content I make for the Horizon. I said, I don't know what to say. I didn't record anything. I could just say I spoke straight into the Google Translator and ran with that.
Yeah, that's
Josh said, you did it through Skype Discord with a speech-to-text sync. There's no actual recording.
yeah.
Said, I'm sick to my stomach.
Yeah,
Like,
you-
totally caught in a lie, for real. He goes, you'll be fine. It's her fault for not saying we need MP3s of it, not for me cheating.
That's right.
Well, I was trying to frame it like that's to me too good because like for me, like you guys know, after I edit and render this video, because it's like 200 gigs of footage, I delete everything. So I thought the excuse would be really good in the sense that like, hey, you can ask Ron, you can ask Jordan. They like even Ron knew I delete all my stuff, and this was after the due date after I transcribed.
Yeah, you were clear.
And because we sat next to each other, and she would come up and be like, "Hey, what's your progress?" He said that he was going to do it through Skype, like text-to-speech stuff, and you can record it, and you don't always have to. So I was like, he didn't know. He just went straight from there, and I had already told her about like, I'm just going to have them record audio to speech, and she was like,
She did okay that in person.
and she okayed that. So I thought like, if you could at least be like, "Hey, my bad, I just don't know what to do," and play it off, you could get away with it.
So I said, I mean, do I try to send a message or try and deal with it in person? Josh says, deal with it in person. Said, so my story is I just did it through the Google Translator text-to-speech. I have no recording. Yours is you deleted it for the Horizon? He goes, basically. If she calls you out, deny, deny, deny. And my plan was to be a bit agitated so that she didn't specify till after it was turned
I was
in.
gonna play. This is to show you like how like kind of this is it's really fucked up on like my part doing teacher. I was gonna be if she was like I was only gonna do the agitated point if she's like you will lose half credits. I was gonna be like, well, first off, this wasn't in the original assignment, so I'm angry that I didn't know this was beforehand and I'm being screwed out. I feel like that would be way more better than being like, yeah, okay. Because in my head, the reason she sent that email is she caught wind that most people did AI, did the interviews themselves.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
feel like if you were a little submissive to it, she'd call it out. So if you came off swinging, she'd be like, this is a bold move. This dude can't
Yeah.
be lying.
Right.
I said, I just worry that both of us, we sat next to each other, by the way.
And
like,
she
it
knew
was
we were-
like we were good friends
Yeah, she
knew that.
in person. I go, I just worry that both of us being in that line of questioning seems convenient and suspicious.
That's the only thing that kept going in my head leading up to
Josh
class.
goes, trust me, I bet 1/3 or half the class did something like that. I said,
I-
bunch of people actually probably did theirs, bro. I go, I'm cooked. She goes, look, she can't prove it's faked. Nothing in the rubric says to turn in raw data, so what's the harm? I said she could change it on the pilot stuff, like the final paper, because it was a separate submission.
But still, it was kind of like you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like you said, it's one of those things that needs to be clear at the beginning of the semester.
True.
Well, also, I just shouldn't have cheated on it.
True.
Let's be
We're
real.
not heroes in this story.
Yeah, but
It's more
it
of
should have been
a,
specified on the assignment.
but it's also more of like, I just should have been a
'Cause,
better
like,
person.
True.
But
It's
I,
so
I mean, like
true.
when I did it, it was like you need to have your raw data. It
Once
needs
again,
to be,
out of the three of us, you're the good guy.
Yeah.
it needs to be, and this was the kicker for our assignment. It needs to be clear, and like I don't remember the exact word, but like hearable, essentially. You need to be able to make out what's.
I think she even said like this was only like her second time teaching the class, so it wasn't really like fleshed out.
Damn. Yeah, bro. I had to throw in the de-esser. There was a popping noise. I had to like single out its frequency and just completely delete that frequency from the audio recording. I had to do all kinds of shit just
Okay.
to make it sound like serviceable.
Here we go. So we to make a long story short, we end up just talking about my plan was to send her a message.
I was more worried about you than me because I knew
Yeah.
I could bullshit my
You
way.
could have gotten out of it with your excuse. I just straight up had no excuse.
I was more worried about him.
And I was like, I'm going to write a message. So I write her an email.
Yeah, I
And
forgot
I'm-
about this.
I'm basically like, I saw your Canvas message about submitting raw data and wasn't sure how. I don't have anything other attached than the transcription. I recorded my interview using the Google voice typing feature, and there isn't an MP3 file.
And that's what she was asking.
I tested this feature prior and didn't see any grammatical errors or issues, so I figured it'd be fine, basically.
And like you could like while doing it, you can read what they're saying. So.
Yeah, I said if you're requiring the MP3, then I see the issue, and if I have to, I'll be okay with conducting 4 new interviews. So I was like,
This is where he, I think, won on that side.
Yeah.
like I'm okay with you inconveniencing me, but and I should have just did it for the record.
True.
And I was basically like, thank you, like let me know. And she responds, hi Jordan, you can submit the transcripts, that's fine. In the future, you should do interviews, make sure you have a recorded backup in the future. And I was like, oh, thank God. So now this was the morning of class, by the way.
When you sent the email?
Yes,
Gotcha.
this whole text thread we're having, we had class on Friday.
Or Thursday?
Well, I got a text from you Friday, April 4th, so I'm pretty sure it was Friday.
We didn't have classes Friday.
I don't know.
Coming Tuesday then.
Oh wait, okay. So this was after I sent you the email screenshot. You go, good shit, dude. Lucked out. And you go, if you're in the clear, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Um,
And I never sent her a message because my thing was like, I was just gonna play it like, oh, I didn't see your message. What's wrong? And just work out the conversation. That
which
my
was
plan.
way more bold. I mean, for real, that's like probably the one thing I feel the worst about
in
Yeah.
school.
with like my entire school career was cheating on a college paper.
To be fair, this is where
But I didn't need to do it in the like I could have passed the class and
Yeah.
graduated without it. So I was just kind of like, if I get
Damn.
in trouble, I can at least be like, hey, this is my first time ever doing something like that. Work with me.
Like I like feel bad. I'm definitely not in the right. My excuse, which I still think is fair, our degree, if you look at the major, is a combo of like 3 different things.
We didn't have to take that class for our major the year
No,
before.
And the stuff we were learning is not what I
it was
wanted.
Just it was you still had to take it. It was just labeled differently.
Was it?
Yeah.
So it was specific to
Because I had to take it.
it was specific to our lane of communications.
Like
the-
strategic or multimedia journalism, strategic communication with like a multimedia journalism focus.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it used to be that class that we were taking used to be an org comm class.
Really?
Yeah.
There was no strategic communication involved. There was a separate strategic communications involved, but our focus wasn't in either of those.
True. Which is kind of why I kind of accepted like not really paying attention in
Yeah,
class.
I'm not gonna do this. Like I took the notes. Yeah, the test.
So why did I have to take this class?
I think you may have taken it for fun because it
No,
wasn't required.
Because I took Damian was in the class with me.
Greg told me, when we signed up, he was like, you have to take this now, this semester. Like
Yes.
this is new. You didn't have to take it before. And
I tried
my
to do it the
plan.
semester before, and he was like, "Nope, you can't do it. I'm putting you in the last one."
Yeah, well, he was when he told me about it, he was basically like, yeah, they added this year. It used to not be required.
That was also the class where we had a few Zoom meetings because of snow.
Dude, we would do the thing where it was just like we were trying to make each other laugh on camera.
Nice.
So I don't think you had to show your camera. I think we just did it. And I think this is where we got the idea to do something like the Late Nights and Lemonade, like the Try Not to Laugh thing.
Yeah.
Because we were like the only ones that did it, we saw each other. So we would be silent, but we would text each other in class. Like I wear like this like dry fit Giants hoodie to lounge around, and he was like, "Dude, what the fuck? You look like you're ready to go scuba diving." And I had to turn off my camera so people didn't see me laughing.
Yeah.
Or you try to
When
cover
was
your.
that? What was it canceled for? Heat
No, I think it was snow.
in April?
Yeah, remember? It snowed through March. Don't you remember that?
No, we just had that bad snowstorm in January. I feel like that's the only time campus was closed. Because like I remember I couldn't go
Try
to
to see
work.
where that thread is. Or like a
I'm
text.
trying.
But but what was
Okay.
But what was funny? Yeah, hold on. But what was funny about it is, the next day in class, one of our classmates came up to us and goes, "Were you two okay during the Zoom meeting?"
So it turns out, since we joined the meet first, it was the teacher's camera, Josh's camera, and my camera for everyone.
That's
And they
fucking
just
hilarious.
saw us laughing like idiots as she's trying to take.
Well, it's probably because y'all were the only ones with your cameras on.
true.
Yeah, because if you have your camera on, it's I'm pretty sure it automatically slots you up
Oh, but
to
it's
the top.
and the
So-
teacher never said a word.
That's hilarious.
So I'm gonna have to kind of recall some of the context of this, but my first text to Josh was projector cam, and I'm assuming it was like on her forehead or something.
Oh,
like,
yeah, like the light
like really
was shining
goofy.
on, and that's what opened the floodgates.
Josh turns his camera on and goes, "I feel so exposed." I said, "Are we not able to see the screen?" And then she accidentally puts the completed notes on screen. Josh screenshots it.
Because she would do these notes bullet point by bullet point, and that was the class. And so she shared it, and before she could blank everything out, like at the start of a slideshow, I just took like an iMac screenshot and sent it to Jordan and said, "Here, fill all this shit out. We don't gotta pay attention."
Yeah. I go, "Nice." He goes, "I saw it and got excited. It sounds like she's underwater."
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
her mic was awful.
"It's so quiet." And then comma be comma. So there was a guy in class. I'm pretty sure he had a different type of laptop where he had to manually type a shortcut to like open text chat. But before every message he left, he typed comma be comma and then whatever he was gonna say. So it'd be like comma be comma ha ha ha.
Or be like, comma be comma. Can you go back to the last slide or something like that?
Uh.
It killed us. Because once he pointed it out, it's all we could see in the chat.
Oh,
jeez.
that's good.
And I think one of us even said something in that chat. We did comma be comma to reply to him or
That's
something.
messed up, bro.
And this happened twice, I think. And it like that's all we did because I got the completed note screenshot every time.
Okay, so we're just trying to laugh at this point. He sent me this.
Yeah, the screenshot of me blowing him.
He said the grapefruit technique.
Yeah.
There's
something you said that killed me.
He said, "I don't know what you were doing, but I think your camera angle was kind of down here."
Me?
Yeah.
It was my laptop mic and it was bent back.
Yeah, and you said this camera angle makes me feel 13 feet tall. I said that's how I feel every day. The angle actually looks pretty regular for a day in my life. You go, "Damn." I said, "I can see the front and back of your head all at once."
I said that or you said that?
You.
That's good.
Oh, that's so good.
He said, "Stop, you're going to make me blush." I said, "I'm about to bust all over my monitor." What would you honestly do if I sent a photo of cum all over my computer? He said, "Cum."
I would respond, dude. It's like a tribute, man.
Hang on. There was one.
But again, we had two of these classes, and she accidentally showed the notes both times, so we could fill it out and didn't have to pay attention.
Judging.
I mean, it was golden, and plus we had the cameras on, so we looked like we were more engaged. So you get activity points. Like
Hell
it was perfect.
That's the way to do it, man. When you're in a Zoom class, just turn your camera on and act like you're paying attention. When I was freshman at WKU, I'd do that in my speech class because no one would turn their camera on. And I'd just turn my camera on and play PlayStation the whole time. But I'd have my laptop set up to where it looked like I was staring at my laptop instead
Dude,
of my
but it's
TV.
it's just so funny. There's nothing funnier than dude, what almost killed me during that was I turned my webcam on before he did. So there's nothing funnier than waiting for your boy's webcam to come on. Just that first frame of like
I know you. Like you're still because you're waiting for it to render. We had, but yeah, but like,
and then like you lock in.
and then like, yeah, I remember it was snow because like two people, I guess, who lived on campus just showed up in person.
Yeah.
And
That's
one of
actually
them was
so
the
funny.
guy who was like, "Dude, we saw you guys the whole time." Like, 'cause I
Yeah.
would turn my camera off occasionally because when I had to laugh, like super hard, I would just block it out. And dude,
Yeah, let me go back to my camera roll because I just took a bunch of pictures because I went outside and played in the snow
fuck,
when
dude.
that happened.
Whoa.
I mean that
Right.
killed me.
Grown man, by the way.
Bro, have y'all heard the new Young Thug album?
Nope.
Don't. And don't
Bad.
listen to the first song.
Would you give it a
Don't.
Yeah, I'd just give it a don't. It's just not good.
The
Don't.
her class was like, even though like we shouldn't have cheated, her class was boring and awful.
It was boring and terrible.
And it was nothing against her.
No, it had nothing to
She
do with
was
her
nice.
personality. But it was just like, I didn't need to be here, so
Yeah.
I was going to give you minimal effort.
And that I feel like a lot of people kind of had that vibe. I will say the best moment of that class all year was we did trash can basketball,
Nice.
I cooked.
and George, what are you like 6 for 8? Don't. You had to take 8 basketball shots, and Jordan's like, she needed volunteers. I think we were learning about like,
It's like statistics.
Yeah.
Like statistical data
and it was like a fun way to break it up. And she needed volunteers, and it was like a quiet class too, so no one really did anything. So Jordan was like, "I'll do it if you'll do it." I was like, "Okay, sure." Jordan got about like 6 for 8.
Keep in mind, I think they were blind. Were they blindfolded or no?
I can't remember. All I know is like the
Oh, no, I closed my eyes on the last one and
that's
missed.
what it was. And then I went 0 for 8.
Yeah.
I went up and I missed every last one of them. And to be fair, I was like, after the 7th miss, I just kind of chucked the other one. But it still doesn't excuse the first 7 misses.
Nah, I was cooking, though. I was straight up stroking.
Everyone was good.
Stroke that thing, Cuzzo. January the 5th was when we had that.
Oh.
Hey.
What happened the
Wasn't
day
it
after that? I can't believe that was that long ago,
Right.
honestly.
What year was that?
2021.
2021.
Right.
So
Dude,
4 years ago?
we're time traveling.
Right.
I asked my girlfriend the other day, and I want to know your answer. If you could time travel,
Yes, I'll have sex with you.
if you could time travel to any time period, when and why?
Just in the past or future too?
Past.
2017.
Do you want like a list?
Do you retain your memories?
Cause
You know what
I-
you've done.
I
now.
would start.
Oh,
li-
I wouldn't even go back to like moments in my life. I'd go back to like moments of world history.
Yeah.
Like,
I would go back to
I'd like
the
stop.
day I was pushed out.
I would stop the dude from like shooting,
Trump.
Arch. No, I'm not gonna finish that because I want to go to
Make-
prison. But yeah. I'd go back to like when Archduke Ferdinand got shot, and I'd shoot the dude that shot him.
Why
So
not-
that, like,
why
we don't
not
have World War
MLK?
One. Yeah, MLK. You know? Well, because then you'd have to stop the entire U.S. government. So, fun fact: the U.S. government killed Martin Luther King Jr. and they paid his family out in court on several occurrences. So,
You're really starting to
For
sound like a
Legal
Legal
Bronco.
reasons.
And-
He is his own entity.
and
Yeah.
the reason
I'm
that
just
this
here.
isn't
I'm
published
just here.
in our textbooks is because McGraw-Hill,
Oh, Hill.
is
Yeah, they published all the books.
Oh
the,
yeah.
like the CEO of that company is Ghislaine Maxwell's dad,
Who's
as-
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Jeffrey Epstein's wife,
Oh,
That's hard.
right?
she fucking any of the kids?
I don't know.
Dude, do you think?
My guess is
I don't know.
That's crazy.
if she's famous. I would assume so.
Man, I was hoping for a funnier answer because
Sorry.
my girlfriend and I have just much more, like nothing is serious.
If you want like a real, I would honestly go back to the day I was born. I would start back from 0.
That is so you.
Why?
You just want to watch?
No, hold on. So I have my memories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I would I think it would be interesting.
you just like pop out and you're just like, "Yo, what's up?"
Well, here's probably 2 big reasons. One,
Well, I'm assuming you have to obey like assumed rules of time travel.
yeah,
Like,
I can't
see
go up
yourself.
to like my brothers and being like, I know
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
I know that. Like you, I feel like you can intervene with like some shit. Like, cause here's how the way I'm seeing it. If I was in kindergarten, I would have like the math ability like I have now. So people would think I like even if I wanted to like. I would do it in 2 seconds. I would be like a genius by standard.
No, you're the same age, is what I'm saying.
Oh, like it'd be 23-year-old me back
Yes.
then.
So okay, maybe I should I should
Okay.
rephrase the question.
So you just like show up as like
they're saying you
Ebenezer
get born again.
Scrooge with like the Ghost of Christmas
Right,
Past.
right.
But
You can
like,
only-
affect the timeline.
you can only go back one time. You can't come back from that. If you had to go back in time and live out through that
Oh,
time, where would you go?
2002. Now, hear me out. Ready for it? Sports betting, putting all my money on who wins a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
you can make, especially now, you can make a
That
ton
was
of shit.
that was my answer. It was like 2008, and I would put stock in Bitcoin and
Well, I just go back to
all these crazy
2008
companies.
and just become a private equity dickhead and buy a bunch
Yeah.
of houses and then price a bunch of
Amen.
people out of
And
their houses.
I'd be the
and
people I'm
then-
complaining
and
about.
then not reinvest any money into those houses so they fall apart
And
and,
I'd-
in decay.
yeah.
But while they're falling apart and in decay, I raise the price so that I'm still making more money
And then
while
we-
more people
yeah.
are becoming homeless.
And we build 33,000 apartment buildings.
And then I'm gonna tear down this shitty old home and build a new one that's way, way, way too expensive for
Yep.
anyone in the area to afford it. So then we have a bunch of homeless people, and then we
offer
end up
no
like New Albany,
FHA
Indiana.
loans.
And then we end up like New Albany, Indiana.
Yeah.
So we
That'd
just
be like-
gentrify the shit out of it.
And because he
Sorry.
stays his same age and we don't, there's like a weird thing when one of us applies for like an internship to like 50-year-old him.
Yeah, it would
It's like-
basically for us if he left, basically it would be like Nick died.
Again.
the third time.
Literally though. And then he would just be living in an unaffected past. So
Hey, that'd be
if
interesting.
Nick went back to 2008, how many years ago was that? 17?
Yeah.
Quick maths.
That's crazy.
You would be how old are you now?
24.
You would be 41.
No, I'd be like 30. I'd be like 30.
So
31,
like
30.
he'd be like an adult.
You're
And
right.
like we would remember Nick, but we wouldn't know this 30, 40-year-old as Nick.
Hey, that'd be so fucking
That's-
weird.
that's where
I'd be a
I'm at.
millennial. That'd be awful.
Yeah.
I think like stuff like that. Like you hit like if you got like a job in sports, you can be like, I'm predicting they're dropping a 50. You would look like a genius.
That's fair.
Because you would just have a perfect
Yeah,
like
but
rep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like.
but
hey,
don't you think you'd become a threat? Like the
Yeah,
US
man.
government would seize you and be like, "How do you know?"
I wouldn't be too obvious about it.
Right.
You just only put 40 grand on one game every
I
year.
think I would do that once. Or maybe like twice 10 years apart.
Just set
I
like
would
a
just-
mega
just-
parlay. Just
yeah,
predict
just-
like all the championship winners in 1 year and
Yeah.
put like
I'm telling
like
you.
$1,000 down on it, and that will turn into like $1 million.
I would get, like, a perfect-
Don't sports gamble. It's really bad for you and it's really addictive. But
or
so
I
fun,
would do
though.
Yeah.
perfect March Madness bracket once and get that $1 billion. And then invest that money.
we
to
would have
something-
to. So the CIA would shoot you the following.
no.
So
that-
getting it right once?
You-
I would never
Yeah,
touch
man,
it again.
because that's too good
Until you feel that rush.
of a journalistic
More
accomplishment
money.
for the CIA to not recognize it with a sniper bullet through your forehead.
No, even better. I would go back in time. I'd go back to 2013.
Wow.
I'd go to January 2013 and fill out the March Madness bracket for the Cards. The
I
Louisville
just, like-
Cardinals. Like I would get that
Ah.
March Madness bracket correct. So it was like hometown hero won a Billy
But like, what
And
happens
then-
like 3 years later when?
when they
They
take it
can't
away.
take it away.
Yeah,
They probably can't take the money away, right?
There's no way. Hey, I spent it all.
right.
Yeah. They take all your assets.
You can't buy hookers anymore, and give them to
I
17-year-olds.
spent it all on hookers.
Damn it! I can't give these 17-year-old high school kids hookers anymore. Shit!
I was expecting like way more comedic answers. I gave a serious answer like that, where I was like, I would go invest.
Goofy answer.
I'll refrain from
I
my
would go to
girlfriend's
medieval
goofy
ti-
answer because it was very funny.
I would
But
go to like medieval times.
Yeah, I
and
can give
just
you like a
fuck
really
with
like a
everybody.
long list of like geopolitical funny answers, but I don't know.
but
if
you
they're
have
very
to live
appropriate.
through the time period.
I mean,
So
to
wherever
be honest,
you go is
dude,
where you're stuck.
like the golden age of society, we're already past that. Society peaked in the 90s.
Okay, Dad.
I'd say early 2000s, and we were on our way out in the 2010s.
Yeah, because as technology is modernized, our society's just declined. Everyone's got. I'm not going to get in on that, but
Yeah. When iPhones got the same size as iPads.
when TikTok. Yeah, that's it.
When TikTok.
Basically.
And then my attention span.
Yeah,
shot.
Fine.
I would invent TikTok in like 2012.
I
But
would.
why was
I
Vine
would,
so
no,
much better?
No, you're not thinking broad enough. You need to invent TikTok during like the Industrial Revolution, so that all of your child workers, as soon as they get off work, go doom scroll, and you put a paywall behind it. And be like, you have to work so many hours on this cotton gin before you can scroll on TikTok again.
One of my favorite comedians had a bit about TikTok and time traveling, and he was like, I would just go to the Industrial Revolution and show them these absurd videos and just go,
Watch.
you see this? They're trapped in there.
I think you've said that before.
Just like
That'd be
that
good.
would kill a Victorian era child.
Yeah.
That and like the scarlet fever that child is currently battling.
We touched some fun topics today, huh?
Right?
Yeah, we made fun of a lot of our old classmates. You're going to have a lot of censoring to do.
Yeah, I
I'd
know.
probably censor all of
I'm
it.
really sorry, Josh.
I'll
I
live.
just really put it all out there today.
I'd probably censor every name,
Yeah.
especially
will.
that professor's name.
Yeah. Yeah, that may actually stop people from attending our class. They know that, yeah, you probably get in trouble for that.
Yeah,
And make it sound like we have any effect on the world.
we might. You never know.
We may touch some people's hearts with our episodes.
Yeah, with our mics.
I touched something else with this mic.